Go and grab your Bewear merchandise today. There are t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, and more, all with the link down in the description below. You do not want to miss out. What's up, guys? It's Carson back here on Toxic Gaming today with, I believe this is week 8? No, week 7. Week 8. Week 8 of the Pokemon, or not Pokemon Premier League, the week 8 of the Meme League. That's what this is. I'm trying to remember. I'm doing so many things at once right now. But week 8 of the Meme League, going up against Ethan himself. What's his? I forgot his whole Twitter thing. It's down there in the description. And coach of the Miami Rotom Heat. Ethan's a good friend of mine. Met him at PAX East. Cool dude. Cool dude. And he's got a pretty scary team, and I'm kind of scared for myself. But, again, like every Meme League video, all of his links and everything will be down in the description so you can see his side of the battle. I know he does these battles live and such going on with it. So you can go see that if you would like to. Also, somewhere on the screen, there will be a timestamp, again, as usual. If you want to skip the team builder explanation part of this video and just go right to the battle, by all means, you can do that. But for those of you who are staying for the team builder, his team is Mega Latios, Scolipede, Shaman, Lucario, one of his Z users, Togekiss. Actually, no, he dropped Shaman. He dropped Shaman this week. No, he had Shaman. I always forgot which one he had. But, Togekiss, Seismitoad, Diggersby, Sneasel, Duskull, and Rattata. He had a weird drop pickup thing with Shaman at the end, towards the end of the season, so I got kind of confused which one he had right now. But that's what he has on his team. We see that he brought the motherfucking Duskull with us, and looking at the team like prior, I was like, okay, Duskull, I'm not too afraid of that. I guess it's a Duskull. What can it do to me? But we'll get into that a little bit later. What that Duskull can actually do to you. But I'm gonna lead off, like basically the team to lead off the team builder stuff with Buzzswole, our Master Lock, with Choice Scarf, with Leech Life, Earthquake, Superpower, Rock Slide, 8 in HP, 252 in attack, and then 248 Jolly in speed. I was really scared of DD setup like Mega Latios, and I really wanted to be able to get Buzzswole in there before Mega Latios could set up a Dragon Dance. Preferably sack something to Mega Latios, bring in Buzzswole, and pressure him really super hard with it. Everything else on his team kind of like got hurt by a combination of Rock Slide and Earthquake. Shaman from the Leech Life. The only thing that he brought that didn't really care about those, Seismitoad doesn't really care, and strangely, neither does Duskull. Duskull seems to be like the wall for Buzzswole this game. So that was really kind of interesting looking at it in the beginning. Next we have Roman, our Zygarde 50, with Choice Band instead of Choice Scarf. Switch it up a little bit. With 1,000 Arrows, Outrage, E-Speed, and Rock Slide. 40 in HP, 252 in attack, and then 216 in speed. I believe the reason I went Choice Band instead of Choice Scarf for this one was like there was no way I was going to really outspeed Scolipede. Because it gets one kill, it takes a Protect, it's already then faster than me with Speed Boost, so it didn't really matter there. And I was already naturally faster than Latios, so I wasn't too worried about that. Again, the DD kind of sucked, but I was like, I could have had a Scarf in case of DD Latios, but at the same time, I was more scared. I was scared of that, but I knew I needed to hit it harder rather than just try to outspeed it. I didn't want to risk Outrage not killing stuff, so that's what I went with Zygarde with. Next, we have Toxapex, or Tajiri, our Toxapex, with Black Sludge and Regenerator, Scald, Sludge Wave, Toxic Recover, 252 in HP, 252 in Defense, and Bold, with 4 in Special Attack. Really, I wanted Toxapex here to be as big of a stop as we could to Scolipede, and risk it, and like make him have to risk us not burning him. And then I thought of too, like if Latios would run Psyshock instead, then I can at least get hit better with the Psyshock. I don't like it, but I can get hit better with it. Also, we have a pretty decent stop here to a basic Lucario, basic physical Lucario here with Toxapex, and again, threatening that Scald. If we can Toxic the Toxicroak, or not Toxicroak, Seismitoad, the other frog-looking thing, he can Toxic us as well. So if I can predict a Toxic, bring in Toxapex, and not have that happen, then threaten him with Toxic stuff, that was really going to be helpful. Sludge Wave for Shaman, just to hit Shaman hard with something. I mean, that's really all it needs to do. Next, we have Lesnar, our Jirachi with Expert Belt, Stealth Rock, Iron Head, Ice Punch, and U-Turn. 80 in HP, max in attack with a Jolly Natured, and then 176 in speed as well. I believe with this we're outspeeding good old Lucario. We're outspeeding whatever fastest speed Lucario is, I believe. I may be wrong. But really I want Jirachi here to get rocks up. It's kind of the main thing for Jirachi to do this game, and then U-turn and try to get us that little bit of initiative around. I had Ice Punch for good old Latios there to be able to hit it the hardest I can, and then Iron Head for everything else. The staple Jirachi Iron Head stuff. But really, Jirachi's here to set up rocks and get us momentum. Next, we have Tristratus, our Clefable with Leftovers and Magic Guard, Flamethrower, Moonblast, Soft-Boiled, and T-Wave with 252 in HP, 180 in defense and bold, and then 76 in special defense. And Clefable here was a crucial thing of T-Wave, and that's to really stop, for a couple turns the speed boosting, good old speed boosting Scolipede. Try to stop DD Latios. Try to make Lucario rely on E-Speed to be able to try to kill things rather than taking a hit. And then really Thunderwave allowed Clefable to attempt to 1v1 Shaman the best way I could. Also for really Shaman and Scolipede specifically be able to catch them coming in and quick Flamethrower and get some decent damage on them as well. That was something that Clefable could really do to get the upper hand. And then finally, we have our one-man band, our Mega Manectric, with Thunderbolt, Hidden Power, Grass, Volt Switch, and Signal Beam, 32 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, and Modest, and then 224 in Speed. With the 224 and being able to go Modest, it guarantees that I outspeed Scolipede. I believe that's what it is, after I Mega Evolve. And Hidden Power Grass was so Seismitoad didn't wall the fuck out of us. And then because we're not Hidden Power Ice, went Signal Beam instead for the Latios. And we were able then to hit Shaman super effectively as well. Everything else on his team with Lucario, we just would probably Volt Switch out of there because he's resisted to Thunderbolt and resisted to our moves. T-Bolting, Scolipede is definitely not a bad option, and same thing with the Duskull. So really, that's what our team is today for it. But we'll go right on into the battle. Thank you guys for joining us back up if you skipped ahead. But I'm going to let off with Jirachi, really to get my rocks up as early as possible. He let off with the Seismitoad. I stayed in and let him and Stealth Rocks in case we would just trade rocks back and forth. Now I U-turned out just in case of Earthquake or Scalding stuffs, and I went into Toxapex wanting to be able to wall him 1v1. He knocks off my Black Sludge, which kind of sucks to get that knocked off early, and then Earthquake does do the good damage to me. Thank God I'm the max defensive that I am, and I am able to get a Toxic off on this. So really, I know I can't really take Earthquakes that well, but I know Clefable can. Clefable is going to really chew that Earthquake, not as much as I would want to, but enough with the rocks and everything. He's going to switch out here going into the Shaman right now, and I decided to pull the double going into Toxapex again, thinking he would go for a Scald or go for a Toxic of his own, trying to catch that with the Seismitoad. Sadly, it doesn't work, and he Earth Powers me. We live it, and I Sludge Wave. I just really wanted to get damage on this Shaman first. I didn't think of sitting Toxic on it. At first I wanted to try to get damage. Next I go into Clefable, because I know I can't take another Earth Power stuffs, and Clefable can take those Earth Powers fairly easily. And the Seed Flare is going to hurt. Seed Flare is going to hurt a lot. And I'm going to hit Flamethrower, and that's going to hurt a lot for him. And so now we're in the point of trying to 1v1 this Shaman. He's just going to Synthesis, as I believe I soft-boiled here. And now it's like, okay, I need to T-Wave him so that I can force him out, and which Natural Cure will remove the T-Wave, but then I can actually heal the damage off before he can kill me with Seed Flare. I need to be the one moving first in this situation. As we see, now I'm able to hit Moonblast. Now I'm able to get that roll to get the special attack drop. Seed Flare is doing a lot to me, but I can heal up and out-heal Seed Flare what it is doing. He's going to switch out here and lose the Paralysis thanks to Natural Cure into his Scolipede as I soft-boiled. I kind of wanted to quick Flamethrower, but I really couldn't. In that situation, he sets up spikes, and I realized I could live one Poison Jab and click a Flamethrower, so I went for the risk, and we didn't kill with it. It was, I think, a low chance to kill, but we didn't kill, and then we lived the Poison Jab again. He is Life Orb, but as you notice, he's also not Speed Boost. Apparently, he was accident on Showdown. He actually was Poison Point instead. I hate that that's a thing that Showdown does, screws some people over every now and then. It kind of sucks. But now Clefable can't 1v1 the Shaman anymore. I go into Tajiri here to kind of take the hit. The Seed Flare. I didn't know if I was going to sack off Tajiri or not. I just kind of wanted to see what he would go for first, but he ended up dying. But now I go into Buzzwole because I know this thing has Psychic, but because I will outspeed it and I scare it so often, it's going to force him to switch here into the Duskull. And this is the point where that does 18%, and I'm like, why the fuck does Duskull wall me? Like, what the hell? Why is this the thing? I swapped into Clefable expecting Shadow Sneak, and he Nightshaded instead. I don't know why I didn't think of Nightshade, but Duskull got a kill, so you're welcome, Ethan. But I went into Manectric now to Mega Evolve and get the things I needed to do. I just Mega Evolved. I believe I went right for T-Bolt. Because by my calcs and everything, I could kill this thing with a Hidden Power Grass the next turn anyway. I wasn't too worried. I went for it, and he was the Rindo Berry. I was expecting a Rocky Helmet thing, but the Earthquake doesn't take me out either. If he wasn't the Berry, then sadly, you know, he wouldn't have taken the damage, but we're this low damage, it kind of sucks, and we know this thing can pick us off. We'll die to the next, switching out and coming back in. Vacuum Wave is what he says to pick us off with, not good old Extreme Speed, so I'm able to bring in Roman here. I know he can't touch me with his anything faster than me, and I really could click any move here. And I decided to click Outrage instead. It was a weird like toss up of if he was gonna stay in and try to kill me, and him living Outrages or dying to 1,000 Arrows. And see, now he can bring in the Lucario and just take that easily. Flash Cannon almost kill me. And I get my third turn, would have been third turn Outrage. I couldn't have swapped out there, and it wouldn't have mattered because of coming back in on the Stealth Rocks, I would have died anyway. So he picks up another kill with Vacuum Wave. Now Jirachi's in here. He's basically going to kill himself. And I decided just to quick Iron Head. I mean, what else was I really going to do? But he brings in this thing, and I realize I kind of just have to quick the Iron Head with this. I have to wear this son of a bitch down. And Jirachi does what Jirachi needs to do and flinches this thing once, and the second Iron Head's able to do the follow-up kill is what I needed it to do. But now he goes into the Latios, and I'm like, okay, I have this kind of in the bag as long as he's not DD. He's Calm Mind, so telling me that he's not a DD set, I know that he can Calm Mind all to fucking hell and back if he wants to. Buzzwole will live. I'm just spamming Ice Punch. I'm literally kind of waiting for him to kill me at this point, and Calm Mind stored power is not going to be able to do the thing to Jirachi, and Jirachi's actually going to pick up the final kill here. So Lesnar actually did what he needed to do. I had Buzzwole on the back that could have done what Jirachi did there and killed the Mega Lati, but because he was the wrong Mega Lati set for, I guess, the matchup, his words, not mine, then that's what it really cost him. If he was the DD set, he probably could have won, especially DD with stored power. He probably could have won because Buzzwole's special defense is garbage. But because of that, that was why I was really scared of DD Latios. And if it was, we probably would not have won that game. But shout out to Duskull. It got a kill because I was expecting the Sneaky Shadow instead of the Night Shading one. But shout out to that thing. I don't know why that all of a sudden was like the Buzzwole wall. It just kind of happened to be that way. But good game to Ethan and everything. His links and everything will be down below as well. As always, all of the stuff. Check out his side of the battle. I know it's live, so just check out that part. You can see what his mindset and stuff was. I think he has his girlfriend in that one, so go check that shit. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out and stuff. Hit that like button and subscribe for more stuff on the channel coming soon. And make sure you don't miss out on anything. But I'm going to get up and out of here. So thank you guys for coming out. I'm Carson. This is Toxic Gaming. And as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys.